Hey, it's T-Rex here. This is my dog Foxy, who is 13 and a half years old, and she's getting really tired. Anyway, I just wanted to update you from my last video. My next oldest brother, Wayne, passed away on the 4th of July. So we just have in my original family with my mom and dad, just myself and my twin brother. Just a quick note on drugs and alcohol. Wayne basically had issues with drugs and alcohol from the time he started doing them, about 14 years old. My brother Mark, who died over 30, almost 40 years ago now, died of acute alcoholism and died a very, very painful death because he lost most of his liver and his stomach, and I was there holding his hand when he passed away and when he died. So it was a very difficult situation for me because I'll be 68 pretty soon, and I was only 28 at that specific time, and my brother was 32 when he passed away. So I've seen it within my own family. I had a sister that died at 62 years old in the same condition. She, at 18 years old, went to a party in San Francisco and got somebody put LSD in her drink, and it basically fried her brain for the rest of her life. So it's one of those things that I've seen quite a bit in my life. I have 3 cousins up in the Seattle area that are drink a lot, and they don't think they're alcoholics, but when you drink a couple of bottles of wine for dinner at night, that's a little bit too much on that side. And I also have a daughter that is 32 years old that has been involved in drugs and alcohol since she was basically 12 years old, by going to parties and people's houses in the evening thinking these people were nice people, when in reality they were there by themselves and got into their parents' liquor and caused my daughter to start drinking when she was at a young age. So she's basically 32 now. She's taken every drug imaginable. She's been on the street quite a bit. She's eaten out of dumpsters. It is one of those things, if you live your life and people think, oh, well, marijuana is not bad, but my brother at 14 years old was basically growing marijuana in his window, and my parents had no idea what it even was or what they were looking at. But if you start drinking or taking drugs at a young age, it very much affects your brain. And my brother Wayne, who just passed away, did that at a young age. So basically at 74 years old, he passed away, and his brain was not even functioning very well for the last 4 to 5 years of his life. So I admonish you that have children, don't let your kids stay overnight. Number 2, don't let your kids drink when they're very young. And Foxy wants to get down right now. But anyway, just a note to everyone to know that I do love my family. I do love my daughter. I've never, ever tried to get rid of or say to my kids, I'll never love you again, or I don't want to see you because you're doing this or that. There are some people that are in religion that if their kids do something wrong, they basically disown them. Well, I'm not that way, nor will I ever be. But at the same time, you have to basically understand that you need to warn your children when they're young that it does affect you when you do things at a young age. And I want to leave the Lord's blessing and God's blessing on each and every one of you, that you take care of your family, you take care of your children, and you basically help them and tell them at a young age what these things will do to you. I've seen it in many members of my family and in my extended family and in even my own daughter. But at this time, I bid you farewell and wish you the greatest success. And if you have any questions for me or want me to answer anything, please send me a message on here, or send me a message at on my Instagram page as well. And this link on YouTube has that information. And have a great evening and a great weekend.